Thank you for joining Ride Fit Nation, hosted by Sensei. This is where you ride your ride and leave the excuses on the road. Our mission on this channel is to go for miles, money, and muscle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Let's go.
All right, what's up, family? This is Sensei from Ride Fit Nation. You're looking at my new motorcycle. I got rid of my Road Glide. I decided that I don't want a Road Glide no more, and I bought me a 06 Road King. I sold a Road Glide for about $2,500 because I was in the mood to just give away something to somebody. The guy who bought it is a lucky dude. But I'm gonna start to rebuild this bike and get it going, baby. Get it going. I mean, you see it right here, right? So we're putting on rims, we're putting on handlebars, we're doing all of that stuff. But I know y'all is probably saying, what the hell? This dude sold his bike? He sold Beast? Hell no, I didn't sell Beast. You crazy? This is one of my brother's bikes. So what I'm doing here is we're gonna start first by changing off this rim. This is not gonna be a DIY video. This is just gonna be a follow along video as we bring this bike to life. He bought a whole lot of stuff. He got stuff there, he got stuff here, he got stuff here, he got the rims right there, he got stuff over here, more stuff over here. This guy is not joking around. All right, so cowboy, this video is for you, my brother. This is one of my Iron Bread bros, and I'm going to get busy. Of course, this ain't for free, guys. You know, this is what I do sometimes, man. All right, so it's already jacked up. First thing first, we're going to take those off and get the new ones put on. First part of the day. Let's go. All right, so I realized I don't have the tools for the tires. So in the meantime, I'm doing what I can do until I get my tools tomorrow. I left those on my bike. My bike is at the dealer, getting some work done on it. All right, so right now, I'm gonna change these headlights out, get that part done. And then change out the side lights too. I hate when screws fall. Can't stand when screws fall. All right, so here we go. Now this is just the casing. I could actually put this back in. Now there's a chrome piece in the front of this bike, of this Road King. So this piece right here. All right, this piece was the cover, and then we're gonna change out this light. And most light is just normally the light systems are plug and play, but you know, you always want to make sure that you understand how the light system is set up before you start pulling things apart. You know what I'm saying? Because they can be tricky. All right, this one feels like it just pulls out, but I'm going to check it out first. I always like to analyze and then go after it. All right, so we're changing out this light and these lights. That's the first thing I'm doing on this bike. The light harness that he got, it comes with some adapters, like 3 different adapters, right? Well, 2, and just I guess for different bike setups. So far we got this plugged in. I'm trying to see why it's not plugging in all the way, but let me see if it has a firm lock. Yep, it has a firm lock. And then on this main line, there's 2 pieces already connected. These are wired off, so I'm assuming that this is for extra lights that we want to adjust, right? So now, this is the first piece I'm adding in. Now, I'm already seeing an issue. And one of the issues is the lock positioning, right? See, this is why I love working on different bikes, because you get to learn. So I'm looking at the lock positioning for this, which does not seem to fit properly. So that's a problem. Got these screws, Phillip head screws. That way I can pull this up, loosen this up enough, pull this piece out. This one shouldn't be too hard either. This one should just be another plug and play. All right, this one comes up. There's a latch piece right here. Taking those notes of all of that stuff, if you know what I'm saying, all of that. Now this should pop out to the side, and that should pull up, but it's not, but it will as time goes. As I take my time, There we go. Got that one up. So the newer light, does it have the same wire connector? We will find out. All right, there we go. All right, so we got that locked in. All right, so with a little bit of finagling, I got this tight. That now we good. That's what I'm talking about. And all the space around here feels good now. So I have to reverse that piece. I'm still not fully satisfied, but I'll come back again and play around, because underneath the bottom, it just isn't hugging the way I want it to hug, but we're getting there. All right, so I got the light fixed. So what I did was just reverse the pieces like I did the first time and just finagled it a bit. And yeah, now I'm just tightening it up. I got the right side put on, and now I have the left side I'm finishing tightening on. And then I'm gonna go to the middle. Look at that, nice and solid. This doesn't spin. Yes. So now let's see if the middle one does the same problems, and then if I have to finagle that too. So the middle one is a plug-in that's plugged in. There's a couple of screws right here, and there's also a bolt here to lock this point in here. So we got this light in, this light in, this light in, and I'm gonna go to bed. But here we go, boom. So you can see that this works, this works, this works. There's a switch right here that will kill these, and only these will work, and a switch right there, it turns those back on. All right, when I get back up in the morning, I'm gonna take the adjustments and start to adjust these little screws right here to make sure that we have an even layout. This is locked in pretty tight. That's the way it should be. All right, so I'll see y'all later. All right, next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna change out these rims. Hopefully everything fits properly the way they should. When you're putting on a front rim, the tire, there's an arrow, right? And the arrow is gonna show the direction where it needs to go. So make sure that that arrow is pointing in the direction towards the front, okay? A lot of people don't know that. But now, I gotta hope and pray that my boy bought the right pieces so we can put this thing in with no problem. But we will find out in a few minutes. Okay, the best course of action now is for me to stand up, get some leverage to pick this baby up so I can start driving this little wedge. All right, I got that piece wedged in. Now I gotta work it through here. I should have put some grease in here, but let's see if I can get it in. I'm using a mallet to tap it in. Try to avoid using a hammer. The mallet is softer and it will get the job done without destroying the material on the bike. Gotta make space for that spacer. All right. Here we go. Beautiful. This looks good. So the good news is I didn't have to take off the fender. I just had to maneuver it. That's all I had to do was figure out the angle for these calipers, and that's it. It worked like a charm. Here you go. Now I'm gonna tie this down and move on to the next project. Now, even though this is pretty solid, I'm gonna still use a little Loctite on this thread. Just to be, you can never be too safe, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that this is not finished. Then I go buy me some more. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a little overkill because it's spirited out, but it's okay. It's all right. Remember the order of any of these things. I know I said this is not a DIY, but I guess it is. Look, you put the washer on first, then you put the lock washer on. Lock washer has like a little groove, and you put that in, all right? Then you put on the nut. And we're gonna power this down. To 50 to 55 foot-pounds. As a matter of fact, let me drop the bike so I can have complete weight distribution. Bringing it down nice and easy. There we go. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, so let's torque this down, make sure we got it tight. I had tightened it already, but I didn't torque it down. So let's see how far we got to go. All right, there we go, that's it. It is now torqued down, got that clack sound. I'll do it again so you can hear it. I'm not over tightening this thing. That's all it needed. So 55 foot-pounds, that's torqued down to specs, all right? So this build is coming along really good. It's a lot of tools that I have. I'm always buying tools, but this is an 06 Road King once again. I know I said in the beginning I'm not doing how to, but I'm pretty sure you're learning a whole lot on how to's already, right? Now the last few things in this bike is gonna be the handlebar and the rear guards for the bags. But the handlebar is gonna be a lot of work. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but I'm getting it done. And then Cowboy just called me and said he forgot there's the air filter he wanted to change out. So that's another piece to add to the list. All right, so yeah, it's looking clean. It's looking real good. I'm loving it. Yeah, and this is not McDonald's. I'll see y'all tomorrow, even though it's the same video, but I'm still saying it because I'm not able to do anything else for the rest of the night. I'm out. Peace. Oh.